much, Mustafa. You can continue. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, any other person can also come and come out and greet us.
Sorry. I was muted. Now let's just okay. Good morning, everybody. Let's start this call officially. Today, we are going to be covering up powerful stuff. But one thing I know, those who have been attending all the episodes of this Wake Up and Win, now you can agree that you cannot give what you don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. And it's very important to note that the intention of this course is to install new philosophy, new understanding, and to awaken the giant within you so that you can have the right content that is active in your personal life first and foremost, but you can also use it to lift other people. But before maybe this type of trainings, many of you are doing this business, but you never had, you want to help people, but you don't know how. You didn't know how you are going to lift others. But hope the Spirit of God is creative within you, and you are seeing different notes are now adding up, and the picture is getting more and more clear. Now we are still under the study called Get Started Right. How we can launch our new person the right way. You understand? How can we launch our new person the right way? And we say that within the first 48 hours, the moment you sign up a person and he joins your Omegapro business, yes, excitement is one thing. But the reason why they call you a sponsor, the company is going to give you a sponsor bonus of 7%. And the purpose of that sponsor bonus is to be in position within 48 hours, to be in position to afford a cup of tea, or to do a meeting with this person, or meet this person in his home, or invite this person at your house, or it meets you at the office, wherever is convenient for both of you. And then in this meeting, as you the sponsor, who has seen the light in Omegapro, who has the result in Omegapro, who has more belief in Omegapro, you want to transfer your belief, you want to transfer what the strategy that made you have the success in Omegapro. You understand? So, and I say that in this first meeting, there are things that need to be on the agenda. There are things this new person need to be aware about if he's going to have a very smooth journey. If he's going to have a very smooth journey with this business, because we want this person to make as much money as fast as possible. More importantly, we want this person to get his investment back within the first 2 weeks. So you want to get this person started right, because success loves speed. So this type of meeting is going to enable a person to start his or her Omegapro business with speed, and will see results very fast. And once people see results, they get addicted. If people take long without seeing results, they get bored, and chances of them quitting or going mute or going passive is high. And you, the person who's building the team, you know the power of having people actively building the business, the leverage you can get. So within 48 hours, you need to sit down with this person and warn him or prepare him mentally about these do's and don'ts about this industry. Yes, and he will save him and he will thank you. And the reason why we also do it is for the purpose of duplication, not just about success, because the moment he knows that it's within your culture, that everyone who joins your team, within the first 48 hours, there is a welcome training, or there is a guest training you do with a person. This person, because it was done to him or her, it will be easier for him to do it for other people. Because in this business is monkey do, monkey see, monkey do. The people will fall your feet, not your mouth. It's not what you say, but what you do that makes the difference in this business. So meaning, if the person sees me doing this to him or her, it will know that this is the culture, this is the way it's done here. So you find, and it's taking as much notice as possible, you find that the moment it will start also the business, is also going to see him or herself sitting down his new people and launching them the way you launch them. So we do it also for the purpose of duplication, because without duplication, you cannot go far in this business. If you're the only person that does everything, you're not duplicating everything, you cannot go far in this business. This business primarily is also built on duplication, getting people in your team to do what you are doing and even more. That's where the game is. Duplicating yourself and cloning yourself into hundreds of other people. Yes. So now part of the something which is for the past two days, which we have been analyzing, that in this 48 hours or in this meeting you have with the new person, don't forget to emphasize the importance of personal development. Yes, people when they join Omegapro, their mindset could be focused on what they will get out of Omegapro, how they're going to triple their money, the 10%, the network points, they are focusing on what they will get. But they are not focusing on becoming something that will attract what they will get. Because whatever we get in this business is attracted. Whatever we get in this business is attracted, is not pursued. So if you challenge a person to make a decision to become better in different areas of life, and to make a decision to change his leading library, what is watching and what is listening to, you save this person month and month. People waste in this industry when they don't understand themselves. Hope you got so much value, and if you have been part of this training, don't bring a person into your business and he signs up and don't prepare him mentally about the importance of personal development and other topics you have discussed about. Hope you got so much value. Hope you took so much notes, and hope you have had something which you have been noting down, so you can have your notes, so that you can be able to share these notes with every new person that joins your business as part of your culture. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about something very, very powerful, still on the episode of how to get the person started, meaning beyond personal involvement, there is something you need to prepare your new person into. And by this I mean something very, very important, which is focus and consistency. Focus and consistency. This is a very strong pillar. It's a strong piece in our industry. And right now, nowadays, it's becoming layer and layer and layer. Let me tell you, the moment people join this business, their antennas are opened up. They are, in the beginning, many people they are negative about online business, and you manage to walk them through the presentation, and you convince them, and all of a sudden somebody is excited, but he does not know that his mind has opened up to try the online industry. And there are a lot of options in online industry. Surprisingly, like myself, I've had a situation whereby the people you sign up to tomorrow or after 1 week, they start showing you a different company. You understand? They start sharing you a link. Coach also see this. It works like Omegapro. Maybe you can try it out. Let me tell you, in this business, you cannot try everything. You need to make a decision. If you're going to succeed in Omegapro, people who are making it in Omegapro, they are people who saw Omegapro, they loved it, and made a decision to be part of Omegapro, no matter how it takes, no matter how long it takes. You understand? We have seen leaders like our leader Tomiwa. He has been consistent with this business since 2019. He has never showed us any other business. We have seen leaders like Paulo Tuman. These guys are focused. We have seen people like Daniel Onaja, who is a crown diamond in our leadership team. He has made over $6 million. These guys are consistent. These guys are focused. They are not today. They are not doing today. They are not doing Omegapro. Tomorrow they are doing something else. Let me tell you, this is now eating our industry like a virus. And as you are starting this business, guys, this is something to take note on. Make a decision to focus to do this business at least 1 year at a time. You understand? In network marketing, we do things at least 1 year at a time. You understand? If and in 1 year, your focus should be on what you are becoming. Because if you are focused on what you are getting, there will be a lot of options that will be giving you even companies that are paying better percentage than Omegapro, because your mind is on what you get, not on what you are becoming. But if you focus and put your blinders on, when I talk about blinders, meaning you are focusing in one direction and you are willing to do whatever it takes to grow in that direction without diverting. You understand? Without diverting your focus. So many people, even including just some people who are on the call, maybe ever since you joined Omegapro, you are doing like 5 companies, you are doing like 3 companies, and no wonder you don't have much to show as far as your Omegapro business is concerned. No wonder you don't have something to inspire people with to join. And for you think the problem is with Omegapro. No. If the problem was with Omegapro, we couldn't be making money. Some of us who are focused. But the reason why you are not going to make much in this business is because of lack of focus. Let me tell you, I don't care how knowledgeable, listen to this. Let me be point blank. I don't care how knowledgeable and how skilled and how you call yourself a so-called big leader. You understand? As long as you join this business and you don't focus, you don't have much from Omegapro. But if somebody who is less skilled, somebody who never been in network marketing before, somebody who was not even a big leader or anything like that, somebody even the first company is trying out is Omegapro, if that person focuses longer enough, he will produce results and he will succeed and will hit ranks more than the person who calls themselves leaders and people who are experts, but they lack consistency and they lack focus. Yes, I have a lot of many friends of mine. We started this industry together, but the results I have is not what they have. Why? Because for me, I've been focused, but many of them, they cannot do a company more than 3 months. You understand? And it's a virus that's coming, is eating our industry, whereby people are saying, you know what, you cannot put your eggs in one basket. You know, nowadays, the things of online business, they are not sustainable. So you don't know when the company is going to close. Let me tell you, keep telling that yourself to that as the excuse to convince yourself to substitute commitment, focus, and consistency. You understand? But you don't have much. You don't grow into the person you ought to grow for you to attract the results you want through Omegapro, because you have a room for a lot of excellence, because you can explain to us why you are doing 2 companies, why you are doing 3 companies. Okay, we shall understand you, because we can only advise, we cannot decide what you do with your money, what you do with your life. But this industry is designed for people who can focus, people who are consistent, and instead of jumping from one company to another, they jump from one book to another, they jump from one audio to another, they jump from one videos to another. You understand? They jump from materials that make them to be a better version of themselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, focus where you are. Model successful people in IDA Partners team and do what they do. We have a lot of success stories that are happening in IDA Partners. If you look at people like Moses Mokini, if you look at people like Valeria, and even including myself, the reason why we are able to attract the success that we as people are seeing is because IDA Partners are being consistent. We are being consistent with our decision, and we are consistent into empowering our people to become a better version of themselves. Just imagine you come today, tomorrow, coach shows another company, another after 1 week, I tell you now, you respect me as a leader. But now, after 3 months, I showed you another company. After 4 months, I tell you, no, forget about that company. There's this hot one in town. You should also try it. And even you are going to lose the respect you have for me. You don't value me. Let me tell you, there is no respect for a person in life who is not focused, a person who does not keep their word, a person who is not consistent. It's consistency that commands respect. It's consistent that commands respect. The reason why people are failing in this industry is because of lack of focus. Their blinders are not on. They are looking in every direction. They know the latest thing in town. They try it out. You find that the money he could have put to build his business is using it as capital to start a lot of short-term companies around the market. Let me tell you, what's your reason? Why shouldn't be focused? Maybe because you don't believe in Omegapro big enough. You understand? Maybe if your question is about lack of belief in Omegapro, maybe it's a time to make a decision, to make a research, everything there is about Omegapro. You understand? Get all the information there is about Omegapro. Find out, research about this business, and know what is the secret that many companies, they have failed even within 1 year, they have disappointed people. Other companies within 6 months, they have disappointed people. But when you look at a company like Omegapro, since October 2018, right now it's 2022, in June, we're talking about 3.5 years. No one is complaining about Wistro. No, they have not promised anything, and they have not delivered. They have been honest, they have been transparent. Research about the leadership of the company. Get to know their intention. And ask yourself, why are 2 million people in over 187 countries excited about this business? What's so special about this business? And maybe if you get the answers for this kind of questions, and why Omegapro is different and sustainable compared to anything, maybe it will make you to back up your decision with focus. Not today you are with Omegapro, tomorrow you are not with Omegapro. Even in Idleplan, we cannot trust you. Even if you be just a follower, we cannot bring you clothes on the table. You cannot even sit on the table of the great men. All people in any endeavor of life, they focus. You understand? Be even people respected in society. Even if you can be like women, like men as nobody can respect you in society. If today you are married, you call for a wedding, people they come, they support you for your wedding launch. Now after 6 months, you call another meeting. This woman was a fool. Don't mind him. Now I've got a hot babe. This one is very hot. You guys will like her. I could not sleep. Matter of fact, I've dropped the old lady. Now I'm marrying another person. You understand? Let me tell you, the people who come to support you, there will be people who be fearing you not to tell you the truth. And if the moment you after 6 months, you say now this hot babe cannot even give me a child. You understand? They just want to eat money, blah blah blah. Now I've got another very spiritual woman. Now I'm marrying again. Whereby in 3 years you do like 3 weddings. I can tell you by your 3rd wedding, you attend it yourself. You understand? Because nobody wants to stand beside a person who cannot keep their promise, a person who cannot stand on their word. You understand? You promise your people that Omegapro is the way to go, and Omegapro has not given you any reason why you should quit. Now you are busy calling your people, showing them something else, meaning you are devaluing yourself in front of your people. You understand? Chance is going to reach, time is going to reach when no one can be in position to follow you, even if you get a very good company. Yes, good company is still coming. For me, I tell people, instead of wasting time in Omegapro, instead of wasting time with idle partners, and today you are with us, tomorrow you are not with us, you are doing like 5 companies. No, what? If you find there is a company better than Omegapro, go focus there. It's okay. Because we idle partners we believe in abundance. Our goal is to build the biggest Pan-African team of knowledgeable digital entrepreneurs across Africa. And through this, we are going to help 1,000 families become millionaires. So our vision is definitely, we are focusing on our vision. We don't care how long it's going to take us. Either it's going to take us 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. For us, we don't care. For us, we decide to focus on this type of business. And as idle partners, we do one company at a time. If it's Omegapro, it's Omegapro. And that's where we focus as a team. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important, because the moment you bring your new person, I'm just telling this to you because I never got a chance to address this to you, but I'm also telling this, you should also learn this when the person has just joined your business. In that first meeting you have with this person, please prepare him mentally the importance of focus and consistency. Even if I'm going to support you and commit to coach you as your coach, I will only commit as far as you focus. You understand? But if today I call you, you are not picking my calls. Tomorrow I call you, you tell me, okay, let me come. You're not attending events, you're not doing nothing. And tell me, no, and now, coach, there's this new program. I just put my money, and then the other person I was bringing, this other company I saw for them, they have a lower package, so I first took there. I'll just give up on you immediately because I value my time, and I don't want people to waste my time, and I also don't want people to waste their own time. Because if somebody's not focused, if somebody's not consistent, and when I talk about consistency, the difference between focus, meaning focus, somebody said focus, like F stands for follow, O stands for one, C stands for course, U stands for until, and A stands successful. So in full is focus on one course until you are successful. Focus on one course until you are successful. Somebody define focus like that. What it means is focus on one course until you are successful. Someone should take a note of that. Now, consistency, meaning we are going to define the activities that make a difference in your business. You understand? What are the money-making activities that you need to be doing for you to build your Omegapro business? Making phone calls, you understand? Because if you are not prospecting, if you're not inviting people to have a look at your business, if you're not attending Zooms, you understand? If you're not following up your people, if you're not doing presentation, I don't care how focused you are, but you're not consistent with your activity, still failure will get you. You not amount too much as far as this business is concerned. So as we focus in this business, also consistency with our money-making activities is very key. So define what you do in your business daily and commit to those activities and be consistent. Yes, in the first month, you will not see results. Yes, you may make calls and people are saying no. You may set up appointments and people don't show up for the appointments. Yes, you may invite people to the Zoom and those people don't come to the Zoom. Yes, people who promise to pay money, they may end up changing their mind. All those are challenges along this journey. But let me tell you, as long as you are consistently inviting new people to have a look at what you are doing, soon or later, the Bible says the seed will drop in the fertile soil and you have a bountiful harvest. But the people you may be, ever since you joined in Omegapro business, you have never joined another company, and I respect you. But when you talk about activities to build your Omegapro business, have you been consistent? Have you been attending Zooms consistently? Have you been calling people and prospecting people consistently? Have you been making those 5 calls you promised yourself to invite and make appointments consistently? Or you are a person that is hiding behind IDF team? But as far as personal activity is concerned, you cannot hold yourself accountable. Hope I'm speaking to someone. So a person in your team may be focused but not consistent. In events, you may be attending only one event ever since he joined. Even if you have a monthly event, you will not show up. You will not even stand to support. Even if it says Zoom, it does not even it sees the link. Because the beauty about what you have in the group, in the group, when I post something in the group, you can see who has seen this information in the group. Yes, if you try it out, if you post anything in the group and you try to tap on it, you can see anybody who has seen that post in the group, and you see there are a lot of people who have seen it post, but don't take any action. Why? Because they lack consistency. Because they feel like, what coaching stuff is going to present about, I already know about it. What Valeria is going to talk about and most smoking that event, you already know. They are the same people, blah, blah. what Tommy was going to present in that 9 p.m. Zoom training for GLE, I already know. Please be careful. Be careful with that kind of mentality, because it will be the reason why you not be consistent and why you not be able to make money and also help your people. And if you are not consistent, there's no way the people you brought to the business will be consistent. I tell you this, because in this business, monkey see, monkey do. People will do what you are doing, not what you are telling them. So even if I tell you that I'm consistent and on Wake Up and Win, you see me, I'm not here. Like today, I committed myself. I'm gonna do this session, or for the purpose of our vision as partners, because we believe in mentorship, we believe in empowering our people with skills, and as a lead leader, I made a decision. So there's no any reason I will give you wherever you wake up and don't find me here. I made the decision and I'm consistent. And if I want this to fail, me as a leader, I give you the reminder, please come and tune in. Now you come in, stuff is not here, it's not tuned in. How would you feel about it? Meaning, you feel like this is not serious. And the next day, you also not stop showing up. Before, now we are 25 people, chances are they wake up and win. Over a certain period of time, there will be only 5 people showing up. Why? Because leaders who started this initiative, they're not consistent with it. But if we are consistent, I can tell you by the end of 90 days, our Wake Up and we will be having more than 100 people or every other morning. Why? Because we are consistent. The same happens. The moment you are consistent with your Omegapro business, with the activities that bring results, money-making activities, inviting, prospecting, promoting events, making calls, attending Zooms. The moment you are consistent, today you have 2 people in your team, or you don't have anybody in your team. You understand? But the moment you are consistent, after the end of 90 days, you start seeing that in your team, you have 10 people in the Wake Up and Win that are attending. From your personal team, you start seeing your team going from 10 people to 50 people. Why? Because you have been consistently following on them up. You have been consistently inviting them. Today, people, we might talk to a person says no. Why? Because it's going through something in their life. We shall cover this in objections somewhere in the near future. Not because they hate Omegapro. Maybe they pass through a challenge. But as you keep following these people up consistently, they tell, by the way, is this business you told me, is this still on? I think it's time can you send me that PDF? I want to look into it. Can you come to my office? Because I've seen you posting on it on social media, consistently on status, you are consistent, you are everything, every time they check your status, it's as if people, they are not following. But whatever you put on your status, thank God for technology, it shows people that this person is consistent. Either they are with him or not, this person is going ahead. So you keep on continue posting success stories of other people, and guess what? Within no matter of time, people who used to say no, they start inboxing you and they want to do business with you. And what is attracting them to you is your consistency. But if they are following you on Facebook, social media, today you are posting Omegapro, tomorrow you are posting another company. So after 1 month, it's another company. This person has not yet stabilized. Maybe when we stabilize there in the near future, maybe we'll do business with him. So focus and consistency is a must for if a person is going to have results in Omegapro. So it's a crime to bring a person in this business and you don't prepare him mentally how important focus and consistency is. And if I'm going to give you the best of my time, I need your commitment in terms of focus and consistency. You understand? Just imagine if I do this call and I'm trying to empower you, my champions, and you're not consistent. Today I tune in. There are only 5 people. What I would do, you know what? Maybe it's not time for me to bring up this high-level coaching. Let me leave them until I get the right team. I'll start the Wake Up and Win. But because you are consistent and you are consistently showing up, meaning you are supporting the system. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate everyone that has been consistently showing up for our Wake Up and Win and our Tuesday and Thursday training. Not because you don't know Omegapro. You know Omegapro, but sometimes as members, you need to tune in to as a support. You understand? To support the system. So even if you have 5 new people who are tuned in, when they see there are many people in the Zoom, it empowers them that the business is serious. You understand? It empowers them. So if what you're going to do to support as a team player is to show up, because 90% of the success in this business anyway is in showing up. You cannot find somebody who is successful in any endeavor who does not show up for that endeavor. In any business, either Omegapro or traditional business, people who make it through those areas, there are people who are focused and people who are consistency. You understand? Some of you is not even in traditional business today. You try to do a business in my business. You are importing phones. After 3 months, you are in hardware. After hardware, now you are in clothing, in fashion, because somebody told you is now is the latest trend. Nobody will respect you. You need to be able to attract the big men who can transform your business to the next level. So be patient. These are maybe so in the very beginning, but we discovered is personal development. The moment you work on yourself, maybe the circle of people you are in, they cannot come and empower you to take your business to the next level. But if you continue working on yourself consistently, you are leading maybe you are taking 30 minutes to work on yourself, to read something positive. You are reading a book. Right now, we are reading Think and Grow Rich. I told you guys on the call that the book of the month is what? It's called Think and Grow Rich. That's the book. If you don't have it, I told you, inbox me. If you're in a different country, I will send you the soft copy and start reading it. Every day, read at least 5 pages or 3 pages, whatever it is. And even if, let me tell you, what Bruce Lee said that was remarkable. He said, for me, I'm more scared of a man who can punch once for the next 1,000 days consistently. Every day he comes on a punch, he might just put only 1 punch. And he can do that consistently for 1,000 days. More than a person who comes and punches 1,000 punches in 1 day and next day doesn't punch anything. The game is consistency, guys. It's about consistency. It's about consistency. And the reason why you are not making it, or the reason why you are not yet able to pull out the results you want to promote, more at primarily is because you are not consistent. You might be focusing on Omegapro, but you're on the sideline. You're on the sideline. So, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot emphasize how important consistency is. It is the law of compounding. Through consistency is where the compounding is the power of compounding is trapped. Even if you go to the gym right now, do you go to the gym and see results of you getting in shape within 1 day? No. Do you go to the after 1 week you see results? Your belly is flat? No. You understand? But if you are consistent, you will not know when the result will start up. You don't know the day you went in shape. Somehow along the journey of your consistency, things take a turn around, and you become a better version of yourself. Before you know it, you have gone into shape. Before you know it, you have got that dream body you are talking about, because you have been consistency in showing up to the gym all every day. You wake up, do those sit-ups, or do that push-up long enough, the result will happen. So if you do something consistent long enough, like it or not, results will happen. Hope you have got so much value from this episode. So, like, I want to hear from you guys. What does focus and consistent mean to you? Is it do you agree that part of the meeting you need to have with the person that has just joined, you need to prepare them mentally about the importance of focus and consistency in their journey to achieve their dreams using Omegapro? So let me hear from you. Raise up your hand, and you can supplement if something has caught your attention, if you have something to confess, if you know a story of somebody who has been a victim of lack of focus and consistency. Please, let's use this next 10 minutes to share and hear from you, champions. Let me hear from the first person. Raise up your hand, and I'll be able to call up on your name. I'm giving a chance to about 5 people. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have got value from this episode or this session. So is the first person sharing? Okay, now numberless breast. Go right ahead.
Wow. Thank you, Coach. Thank you for today. Indeed, every day we learn something new. And I thank God for this sector, at least for the focus and consistency of this wake up and win call, because every day at least we are learning something new. If someone has missed today because he wasn't consistent, I believe he has missed this. Me as a person, at times I'm like, sometime back before these sessions became serious, I was like, on Zoom, they are going to say those usual things they always say. But at least now, I've understood that every time you tune in, every time you go on that Zoom, at least you will learn something new. Another thing I've learned today, that if we are to make money in this business, by the way, even in other businesses, in other sectors of life, if you're to achieve something, you have to be consistent. I'll give a very easy example for ladies. When we are learning to peel matoke, if you peel matoke today and you take a week when you're not peeling, by the time you go back to peel, you will find yourself like you've never tried it. But if you peel today, tomorrow, and the other day, that consistency, you end up maybe by the end of a week, when you know how to peel matoke very well. That comes because of consistency.
True.
I've learned a lot today.
Okay, thank
that
you.
If I'm to make it,
Yes.
I have to be so consistent and focused. Thank you, Coach, for this. It has really touched me a lot, and I'm going to improve anywhere I was loose because of concerning the consistency and focus. Thank you so much, Coach.
Wow, wonderful. Yes, Julius, go right ahead. And other people be raising up your hand so that if you want to speak after Julius, raise up your hand. Julius, go right ahead.
Yes, thank you, Coach, for this amazing training, for this amazing topic. It has really touched me. I've seen so many of my friends who are doing so many companies. There's this new clean, there's this new company. We always want to be number one, and I've been watching them for some good time. But anytime I meet them, I see them not growing. There are people who say, I've been in this industry for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and I see people come joining this industry, and in the space of 2 years, 3 years, they are getting results. Someone told me that this is the reason why these people are not making money.
Yeah.
At least this has been my goal. I focus on something for 1 year. If I'm not seeing results, I think there's a problem. And I think 1 year is a good test of serious focus.
Yeah.
Actually, I've said 3 months of focus, 6 months, 1 year, you should know when to make a new decision. I've seen people focusing for 5 years, 10 years, when they're not seeing the results, but they're still remaining there. I think there's always time to know whether you are going in the right direction, either the problem is in your leadership or the problem is with you. There's always time to find the right people to coach us to get better.
Yeah, true.
So I'm really so excited, and I'm really so happy that I'm duplicating myself into you, Coach. Trust me, I'm not going wrong.
That's the goal.
And I want to duplicate very many people into me after reaching where I want. Yeah. And I'm ready to coach my people, and I'm ready to work with the right people, and I'm ready to continue looking for right people who are going to join us. And I'm sure we are going to put Uganda on the map using Omegapro, using our attraction. We are going to work much on ourselves so that people are going to say that I want to work with Julius, I want to work with Coach Musa, I want to work with Nava, I want to work with Prosi. Everybody on this call, this point today can change us. and you're going to become important people, and people are going to look for us, even when we forget them. Thank you so much. Let us keep thinking big. Let us continue winning big. The future is ours.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, champion. Okay. Now, the next person that wants to speak after Patrick, please also raise up your hand. Patrick, you can go right ahead. Patrick from Congo.
Yes, coach. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Patrick.
I'm thankful for you, coach. I'm thankful for what you are giving us. Now I understand why I used to lose money before when we've been receiving these scams, which used to scam us to take our money. So because we had lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
We couldn't know what we are receiving from you now. Now I've seen the importance of this training. It is really powerful. It is giving us more. I can say we are now entering in the world of true leaders. But before we could just follow people, see this business is coming, you just jump in. This one is coming, yet they were all scams. So now if I had received this training before, I couldn't lose too much money, which I lost. So I'm very thankful. That's why in the other video, what I learned from there, they are saying learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That is really true. If you work on yourself, it is better than working hard on your job, because it is where you get the value. And the value, it is money itself. When you have value, you are paid. We are paid from value. That is what I learned from there.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you, Patrick, for sharing. Yes, it's always a culture, so that you can always emphasize what you have learned. It will help one person on the call. Yes, we learn from each other. And the next person that want to share what you have learned, please raise up your hand or unmute yourself. Guys, time is going. Let's be quick. Who is the next person sharing? They will make me call names, because I don't want to speak on your behalf. Francis, go right ahead.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
What I want to say about consistency, what I've learned is that we need to be consistent. We need, in case the people you bring on board who have joined Omegapro, when you need to teach them how to teach them this principle of focusing and consistency. That means so that you duplicate yourself. But it has to start with us. We members, that we are supposed to be focused. We need to do our daily activities of calling people, prospecting people, attending Zoom meetings, because every time you attend, you learn something new. You may think you know the pay plan, but every time you attend, you get to know something new. You learn something new, and also you learn how to do it, to present. Because I know if we continue like this, time will come whereby we will not have time to present to your prospects, your prospects, but everyone will be busy presenting to his own prospects. So there are people who are still in that prevenient grace whereby say, Francis will present for my prospect. But time will come when I'm also busy. I'm also having my own prospects. Coach has his own prospects. He's doing Zoom. Now you also have to do what? To present your own prospects. So it's when you keep on attending the Zoom being part of the system, you learn more and more, and then you will also you start presenting. But what I've learned most is our new prospects, when you bring somebody on board, teach him how to be focused on one business and let him be consistent. Thank you very much, members.
Okay, thank you, Francis. Thank you, Francis. Wow. Yes, I see a lot of people have got value. Next person sharing. Yes, Edith, go right ahead.
Hello. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody on this call. Yes, I'm Edith from Uganda. I'm so privileged to have this opportunity to speak to you people. I have learned something, yes, very much. Now, you say that focus is very key. Consistency is very key. When you bring someone in business, within the 48 hours, you are supposed to tell this person what this person is supposed to do when it comes in business. This business is about duplication. We need to duplicate. This is a business of monkey see, monkey do. Why we are given commission, the 7%, the commission we are given is for the purpose of making sure that this person you brought into the business gets time with him, get a cup of tea, share with him what he is supposed to do as a business partner. Thank you, Coach. That's what I've learned.
Okay. Wonderful. The next person sharing.
Good morning, Coach and the team.
Yes, good morning, Gratian.
Yeah, I think it's quite more than enough.
Gratian, unmute yourself. You.
Oh, it mutes itself again, yeah?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay. Yes, okay. I think you spoke a lot, really absorbing. You are right. Some of the situation you are talking, we experienced them. For me, Omegapro is the first contact. I have many refusing without any engagement for many years. Omegapro was the first to convince me that that's the right platform to go with. Yeah, you are right. A number of people you interact with, they talk a lot. Sometimes you don't understand the many. But the question is, sometimes personally I wonder, why doesn't people see good in Omegapro? Why? You give them full order, but they still talk a lot to others. So there are a lot of things out there. I agree with you. Need to be consistent, try to show people what's the right way. But also it's important to take time to learn. Omegapro is not as easy as you may think. You need to learn the technology, you need to learn the workings, and even manage your accounts, ensure you understand and manage them. So you are right. There's some more work we need to keep doing to ensure people understand us, but also we ourselves understand. So, but for me, Omegapro is the only way out. No otherwise. And I don't think that for this part of the world, I don't think something will ever come more than Omegapro is the best solution, which is going to last for long to come.
Wonderful. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Gatian, for sharing. Dolphin, you can go right ahead. Dolphin, unmute yourself.
Yes. Good morning, champions.
Good morning to you.
For me, yes, for me, coach, today I'm really grateful for this training. Every day I'm learning things new in my life. It's like you have been sent to me so that I should raise up from the hell today. Exactly, coach. My gosh.
Yes.
Really, yes, I'm learning, I'm shadowing, and I'm now become that kind of person I should be. God is really good for me and great, because all the things I claimed in trainings, like I was the person that God has been seeing struggling, because can you imagine these kind of guys making products companies? You can see someone doing 1, 2, 3, 5 companies at once. Imagine what product will you be making, even advertising. Somebody, you can see somebody is in this, taking these products, tomorrow he's taking these products. I think my friend, this training will, from now, it changes my life completely. Because we didn't make money because of a lack of focus and persistence. Sometimes there are some trainings for this company today. The same time you have to watch to attend to the other trainings. So you can see somebody's disturbed. You don't know even what you can do. So these guys, this training that we are making, it has to be we have to practice. Don't stay only listening without acting this training. That's what I can tell to my mates in this training. Please let's act what we are learning from this champion, Coach Mustafa. This will change our life very soon. Thank you. Have a good day, my champions, mates. God bless all.
Okay. Wonderful. So now let's have another person, like from let's get from Tanzania. We give like people from Tanzania to share. Yes, from people from Tanzania to share. Maidas from Tanzania. It's your turn. Who is the person who has been following from Tanzania, who can convert everything in Swahili to deliver the value I've been delivering? Let me see who has been attending. I don't know. Champion Moses Mukini, have you been following everything? I don't know if I'm on the road.
Yes. I was following.
Can you convert it in Swahili so that it makes this point can reach to the entire champion?
Okay. Okay. Kikubwa ambacho kochi Mustafa ameongea kuhusiana na kufocus, akimaanisha ya kwamba hautakiwi kuweza kuwa na biashara 2, 3 kwa wakati mmoja. Haupaswi kuwa na fursa 2, 3 kwa wakati mmoja. Inamaanisha ya kwamba kama umeamua kuweka nguvu zako zote kwenye hii kampuni ya Omegapro, basi ni vema ukaweka nguvu zako zote, kwa sababu Omegapro imeleta matokeo, sio tu huko kwingine, sio tu Afrika, sio tu East Africa, hata Tanzania pia hapa imeleta matokeo kwa watu ambao wamekuwa wakifocus. Na hata wewe kama utafocus, inamaanisha ya kwamba moja kwa moja Omegapro italeta matokeo kwako. Kwa hiyo ni muhimu sana kuto kujump from one business to another business, kuto kufanya biashara moja kwenda nyingine katika muda ambao ni mfupi. Kwa hiyo ni vema ukawa consistency, na kikubwa ambacho kinatufanya tuweze kufocus kwenye Omegapro ni kwamba tuna biashara. Omegapro ni kampuni ambayo sio ya kitapeli, na hilo unaweza ukalihakikisha na ukaliprove kulingana na jinsi ambavyo Omegapro imekuwa ikifanya kazi. Sasa ukiangalia toka ilivyoanzishwa Oktoba 2018 mpaka leo hii inafanya kazi, na pia ukiangalia wale watu ambao our top leaders wakina Paulo Tuman, wakina Tomiwa, wakina Daniel Onoja, ndio hiyo mifano ambayo coach Mustafa ameitolea kwamba wako focused. Hata siku moja haijawahi kutokea sijui Paulo akaanza kutangaza biashara nyingine, Tomiwa akaanza kutangaza biashara nyingine, Daniel Onoja, na ndio maana wametengeneza a lot of money from this business. Wametengeneza kiasi kikubwa sana cha pesa kutoka kwenye hii fursa. Na hata ukiangalia kwa upande wa Paulo Tuman kwenye ile website ya businessforhome.org unaona kabisa ya kwamba analipa $850,000 ambao ukiconvert katika pesa zetu za Kitanzania ni zaidi ya bilioni 2 na ushare, bilioni 2 na milioni 210 ambazo analipwa kwa mwezi, ambayo nini inaomlipa ni Omegapro kutokana na timu ambayo ameibuild. Kwa hiyo ambacho coach Mustafa amesisitiza tuweze kufocus na hii kampuni yetu ya Omegapro, na automatically moja kwa moja itapelekea sisi kuweza kubadilisha maisha yetu kupitia hii fursa ya Omegapro, kwa sababu Omegapro ipo na itaendelea kuwepo. Ila hizo kampuni ambazo unawezekana ukawa una jampu zikapotea zote, lakini Omegapro itaendelea kuwepo. Asante sana coach Mustafa.
Wow. Thank you, champion. Thank you, champion. Hope normally when I do the wake up and win, Moses Mukini, you need to be converting everything in Swahili so that our people can get maximum value from what I'm sharing, because I know when you share in Swahili, people in Tanzania, they get even more and more value. Yes, so I'll be reserving some time so that you can convert everything and summarize them in Swahili. Thank you for what
no problem.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I think that is it. I don't know now, since Moses has converted everything in Swahili. Anybody in Tanzania who can now share what you got from what Moses had just shared, or what I shared? One person, and then we cross the call. Okay. So there anybody let us share from Tanzania? If no one, let me see. Okay. If no one is there to share from Tanzania, allow me to call to the end of this call. Tonight we have our Zoom presentation for the team. Tune even if you know what I'm going to present, please tune in. But more importantly, invite people to come and attend. It's part of the consistency I'm talking about. Many people just plays along because they know everything we are going to share and they don't tune in. You're not supporting the team, you're not supporting. Next time you have your prospect and you need us on the Zoom, we also not show up. And you know the pain of not being supported. So let's be consistent. Just 1 hour in the evening at 8 p.m. Let's invite people massively, and then we shall be able to maximize everything. We are also trying to put together a Swahili presentation, and I'm preparing my presenters from Tanzania, and we are looking in a day so that we can have a day in a week to do Swahili presentation, because the majority of people across East Africa, they speak Swahili, so we can be able to maximize also that dimension. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your consistency, for your patience to this time. You have been following each and everything. So tomorrow Let's meet again yet in another Wake Up and Win. Very important topic we are always introducing. People who are not consistent, they keep missing. Just imagine somebody came, he missed 2 days, then he came back, you find this topic, it doesn't know even what you have covered. Yes, so you have been missing any of the important topics we have been discussing, go to our YouTube channel and you will watch our replays. Yes, and make sure you subscribe and like. Also, I'm uploading this one. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed day ahead of you.